we are here with another Weebaholic podcast. Let's get it. Let's go. I know, right? Well, Weebaholic podcast on a Wednesday. Well, this might premiere on a Thursday for y'all, but we are doing this currently on a Wednesday because I'm going out of town, back to back. Editing gonna kill me later on today, but that is fine. I'm just here to bring out some dope content. Before we start out, let me shout out my little man again, Akir, from my soccer group. I mentor him, I coach him a little bit, and he's really a big fan of the channel. He told me to shout him out again, so hope you watching this, bro. All love. Like I always say before we start every podcast, go like, subscribe, comment, turn your notifications on so you can get notified for every podcast and or episode. So when we start diverse, make maybe vlogs or places, or maybe we do something different types of videos, collabs, or whatever, so I can get notified for everything in podcast too. Go follow our Instagram. We are growing every day. We post polls, questions. We show our collections. We show who we are, more personal side of us at anime_genshow. Like, comment. My DMs are open. Anybody wants to collab, ever just come on, debate us, tell us why our anime opinion sucks, tell us why they love it. I don't know. Y'all just come on. I'm open DM. Don't mind, whatever. Tell them your stuff.
Follow, like, support my photography on eyes.of_the.lens. Instagram, Facebook. If you're within my area, which is Georgia, Grovetown, Georgia, hit me up. I can do some pictures for you. There's a pandemic going on, but I got ways.
Got ways, man. We pandemic, but we still producing. But today we have another banging episode as we normally do. We have a two-part to this episode, like we do almost a lot of episodes, but this is our list episode, so this is a little different. We're having two parts of this episode. I know, crazy. So first, we're gonna have our waifus. Now everybody needs a good waifu, like not just off of. Some of it can be off of looks, but some of it can be from character, what they do as a show, and they're just females, and we like females, so they are our. I'm not gonna say top 3 waifus because for me, waifus, I actually sit down list, but these are 3 waifus we really, really like. So let me know 3-1 or whatever, however you do.
All right. So usually I don't go in order unless if we really have to, but I'm gonna go in order with this. I'm gonna go with my first. My first is gonna be 02. It's been a while since I watched it, and I can't even remember correctly.
What show?
Darling in the Franxx. It's been a while since I watched it.
And who was it again? Say it again.
Darling in the Franxx.
No, the girl.
Oh, 02. I was like,
isn't that a show like I never watched it, but like they get around with the girl kind of like booted up, and the guys have to like almost
sit
like
behind them and
yeah.
And it's like a weird little Pacific Rim kind of thing, but differently, because it has to be the opposite gender and the
I heard that show is not that great.
It's all right. It's just
it's just
all really crush on 02 within the show. I mean, that's.
Hey, does she do anything character-wise for you to make her waifu? Like anything
character-wise, she is very eccentric. I think that's a word. I may be using it completely wrong.
We're gonna assume you use it right today.
Yeah, but she kind of has this rebellious, wild, attitude, and I'm one of those people who actually look at your zodiac signs and stuff like that.
Oh, I thought you'd be one of the people that'd be like, I like getting tied up and chained down and whipped. I was like, wow.
No, not for me.
So I mean, yeah, I believe in zodiac signs too. I think zodiac signs actually
yeah.
First, I know people do have their own personality, but I do think they actually matter in a way. Y'all don't have to, but I think they.
Yeah, it's fine. I just like messing with it and looking at it. But being an Aquarius as I am, most of us are rebellious. It is said that we are rebellious, and I am definitely rebellious at times.
You're rebellious by staying on the game all day. Interesting.
Not really, but I like to do my ways outside of the societal constructs, norms. Yeah, I like being weird, which is a term that is used.
Stay weird, lads.
Yeah.
So any more description of why she's waifu?
Uh, not, not really. Yeah, she's a likable character. Yeah.
That's it. That's it. Okay. So two.
My second one will be. Oof, it's kind of hard,
Mhm.
but since I enjoyed Code Geass more than the other show I was gonna put, the other person I was gonna put in second, I'm gonna go with CC.
CC, do you
The
love
reason why I
me?
say CC is because
Is she hot?
she gives off she gives she gives off a Robin feel, mysterious, very likable, calm, cool, collected,
Yeah.
and yo, that's my kind of type. Not gonna cap.
That's your type. Oh, see, with these waifus, y'all gonna learn a little more about what we like with these waifus. That y'all really gonna
Yeah.
understand our psychology. So does she do anything character wise, or it just because you really like the show and she's like a featured girl, or is it she does she do anything like make you like, ooh, nice?
Otherwise, she kind of does and kind of doesn't. She helps out Lelouch here and there, but it's not such a big impact. I mean, she has the impact as in she understands powers and other people's powers and how the whole thing works and everything like that, and she helps him like go through his plans. She's like literally his most trusted person. I mean, she is the one who gave him technically his powers. Uh, but yeah, that's about it. And then
Okay, for number three.
for number three, some people may get upset that I chose CC over Urza from Fairy Tail. But if you've seen Code Geass and you've seen Fairy Tail,
The fan
well,
service is a big
and
the fan service is a big gap. The fan service is a
it
big.
it is a big gap to be honest. Fairy Tail is a good anime. I enjoyed it. Well, up until the war
Good.
arc. Huh?
It's a good anime. It's a good anime. It's
It's
okay. It's an okay anime.
it's a decent like good as in decent. I'm not gonna
See,
say
this is the
like it's
problem we have with society.
bad.
Everybody wants to say good is decent is good. No, decent is like that's like you getting a 72. Be like, I did really good on the test. No, you did decent. It's a
Yeah.
decent show. But continue.
I mean, I enjoy personally. I enjoyed it all the way up until like the war arc with Zero and all that.
I get tired of the power of friendship. Our
But
friendship and
Urza
screaming.
during the show, Urza was my favorite character just because when I started watching Fairy Tail, I was one of those people who were like really into like. I'm one of those people who probably go out and collect knives and swords just for fun. I mean, no real reason. We may not even touch them, but just like as collector items and stuff like that. I'm
Didn't
not
you buy
sure.
a sword when we went to Japan? I thought you went
I
to
was
you bought
going
one.
to. I was
Oh,
going
okay.
to. But yeah, it was during the time when we were leaving, and then I noticed it. I was pretty much almost flat broke at that point. So
Yeah, spending on keychains.
I don't know why I spent so much money on keychain.
I mean, we all told you. We all told you. So
I bought a whole 30 pack. Oh my gosh! But either way,
that's crazy. You bought something that you don't even have 30 keys. You're just buying
no,
keychain. I
it's
mean, I guess
funny.
you could switch it up.
I put most of them on one keychain. Well, I put two of them. This is just as CC and Lelouch.
Oh, I love Lelouch. He's one of my top
Yeah.
So, any more about Urza? Why you like her?
Urza, she's a great character. I think she's a great character. I loved her backstory and where she came from. She's very interesting, and she's honestly not that bad of a person. She's actually not that bad of a person, really. Like I could see myself kicking and killing with Urza.
You definitely take. So she definitely like. Is she on like you taking her out to Olive Garden, or y'all just going to Chick-fil-A level? Or is she like a Zaxby's level?
Bruh, I would just
Or
take her to
mo-
Zaxby's just for
or
Zaxby's.
or
But
or is she worth the mod pizza?
definitely worth the mod pizza. Mod pizza for me is everything. Yo.
I know. So that's enough for our waifu. Any more what? Any more? Y'all say about Urza?
That's all I got to say about Urza. I mean, even though I put her in the third, I do. She's still up there, but CC
So
is
is this like your top three if you were to take it everybody else, or this is what something we just like you just like your three favorites, or this is like legitimately your top three, like your goats?
this would legit be my top three. I believe, yeah.
I don't know. For me, I had to sit down and think of mine, but I really like
Yeah,
mine.
I probably have to think about it some more, but
I like,
CC and Urza would definitely still be in my top three.
interesting. Okay. So I'm gonna go with my list. I'm gonna go 3-1. Opposite of you, you went 1-3. So no, I'm gonna change that. I'm gonna change this around. I'm gonna go Hinata at 3 because she was with Naruto, or she was crushing on Naruto to the jump. She didn't care about looks. She didn't care that he was broke, that he was a nobody, that he couldn't pass. She was always supporting him, even though she was shy, supporting him from a far distance. Even when he was worried about the other girl and Sakura liking him, she was always down for him. Always like she's actually like kind of like I feel like Kishimoto did her wrong because she actually probably could have been used a lot more. Like she was a strong girl. Like instead of just using her for fillers, like she was a strong girl. And like you see her love, like with pain, like in the pain fight. You see that those two love like it grows. And then if y'all ever watched the Naruto, the last movie, that's a
But
lot where
yeah,
that's where a lot of like the little Hinata Naruto edits come from. But like not a lot of people I talked to watch it, but if you actually go watch the last movie and you watch it like the love and like because Naruto like he likes her, he thinks the girl like cute, but he can't really understand like real love because he never really had like that mom that like when he did have love, it will always be taken away from him, like Sasuke or he what's the girl name? Sakura would deny him all the time, punch him in the face. Jiraiya died, and then he's always trying to get captured his whole life. So it was just like he never really had that like stay down. So he never like he thought Hinata just like was just a really good friend or whatever. Everybody that looked in his eyes like, yo, she likes you. It's so obvious. So like and she is very like, during the show, like I don't really look at her like as in looks, but like she really draws your eye, like especially in the later and the Shippuden, like mid Shippuden, she's like you're like, oh, she looks good too. She's a good character. She's somewhat strong. I feel like she doesn't get used enough, and she the family likes you, so it's like I
yeah.
think
I
she's
was about to say,
really good wife material. Really good wife. That's a good number 3, I think.
yeah. So if you get a girl to care about you like Hinata did Naruto,
It's over wraps.
it's
Wraps. Hinata is a great wife. It's just too bad they had that trash son Baruto. I'd rather they do a series on the girl, to be honest. At least she got more power than him. So at number 2, I got Ikumi Mito from Food Wars. Now, she is as big as support system as Hinata was, but man, does she make the element looks like everybody in Food Wars just looks good. It's female size most like she's a great chef. She can cook. She's a girl. I like people who are gonna challenge you and not just be a pushover. So that's something I need. So she's definitely gonna be that. And it's
competitive.
like, yeah, like competitive, just with anything, just like not competitive where we're arguing. It's just competitive, like we playing a game, you actually play and just like and don't just let me win, or we're just stuff like that. And she's a great cook, and she looks really good, man, really good. And she could low key slap she could low key slap Goku because she can cook and put poison in his food and slaps him easy. So she's Goku tier, even in the fight department. She's Goku tier. So at 1, man, everybody should know this, bro. Nico Robin, man, like especially time skip Nico Robin. Now, I don't like when we first meet her, we get that little purple jumpsuit. That was ugly.
Yeah,
That did her wrong.
it was.
When after they leave Penny's lobby and she gets whatever little outfit it was just bomb. Like, she's strong, she's charismatic, she's smooth, she's a little older, or a lot older. I mean, she's 30 and I'm 17. So she's a lot older. She got that experience in life. She definitely knows how to curve and like she went a 20-year stretch of running from home to home to home. So she definitely knows how to survive and how to fight. And she is really smoking hot. So that's waifu, man. That's waifu.
That is true. No denying any of those.
But I think that's it for our waifu section. Now we have anime characters we would want as our best friend. Best friends are a great thing. They come and go in life. But anime characters, they are not coming and going because they are not existent. So we can keep them as long as we want in our hearts. And these 5 characters that we all have are characters that we will want as best friends, maybe family, cousins. I said potentially best friends / cousins, whatever. But these are 5 characters that we will want as best friends. Let them know 5 to 1, 1 to 5, or no listing order.
This time there's no specific order. I like these characters from the respective shows, manga. So the first one I'm gonna go with is Sora for No Game No Life. The reason why I go with Sora because he's a game freak more than me, and I can get down with that. I love playing the game. I mean, I'm not like I don't play the game like he did.
Yeah.
Locked up in his room and stuff like that. But
might as well.
It would be fun to play against them and all that, and just play with them as well. Because that's just free wins right there. That man is he's crazy smart too. So yeah, he could help me with I don't score. I don't even know. But it'll be mad fun to have Sora as a friend. You can really hang out and be chill with him. He has some humor to him as well. My next one I'm gonna go with is Zenitsu from Demon Slayer.
Zenitsu, my big boar.
Oh yeah. I wanted to choose someone from Demon Slayer, and I was trying to choose someone out of the 3 because the 3 really. Besides Tanjiro.
I mean, honestly, with Demon Slayer, we don't get really a lot of characters in the show. Like, we don't get that many. Like, we do, but we don't get a lot of protagonists necessarily. I think towards the end in the show, the manga probably a lot more. I'm talking about.
Yeah. Okay. And show wise, yeah, I understand the manga. But since I know pretty much everyone in the show, I think it's cool to have their own respective personalities, and they're all respectful. But I just like Zenitsu. His personality, it really fits in with me and my friend group. My natural friend group, we're just all goofy and just talk about crazy mess anytime. So I think he'll fit in. He'll sort of be like the whiny, screaming one, but he'll still fit in pretty well.
I think once you get that boar hat off of him, you'll get into his heart.
Yeah.
What's your 3?
You said boar hat.
Yeah, or wait.
Zenitsu's the blonde one.
Oh, my bad. I thought you said and whatever his name is. Oh, my bad. The scary one. Oh, my bad.
Yeah.
My bad. I had him confused. Brain meltdown.
My next, I'm gonna go with for my third one. Well, there's no specific order, but for my third option, it will be Bond, from Seven Deadly Sins, and that's
nice. That is a loyal friend.
He is a very loyal friend, and he really could be my best. He really could be my best friend because my current best friend acts like him a little bit. I You gotta, if you're my best friend, you gotta have to kind of like mix in with me, but be different at the same time, like negative attract, opposite attracts. I said negative attracts. What?
Oh my gosh,
So
you're really just all everywhere today.
yeah, I don't know. What? But yeah, in Bond's case, he'll be like I said with Zenitsu. Bond has humor. He's really playful, and I'm down with that because I know sometimes I get over annoying because I play too much sometimes.
Yeah, you need somebody that's gonna be like just joking whenever, man.
Yeah, and last but not least,
I
if
thought you had
anyone,
five. You have five. Oh, you only have four.
yeah, that was Bond. Wait,
You only have
I
three.
said Sora.
Zenitsu, Bond. Oh, man, you just only have four.
Oh, well,
That's okay. Less editing for me.
yeah, well, last one will be Moten from Kingdom. If anyone has watched or read it, it would, well, to be honest, it would better if you just read it because the current an- animation for it is
Boo boo.
trash.
Straight boo boo.
It's really.
I'm watching it. It's straight dumpster fire boo boo.
Oh, you watching it on Hulu?
Yes, it's straight dumpster fire boo boo. Booty
Yeah,
cheeks.
I was like, yo, but moving on. Um, I chose Moten because like even though most of my like I was mentioning earlier, most of the people in my friend group are kind of hyper and all that stuff. But with the opposites attract, Moten's more chill, more calm. He still has humor to him, but he's more more calm and cool
Laid
and
back.
collective and all that.
Somebody
And
like me, I know.
yeah, and then plus that man can fight. I, it don't matter. His sword skills are pretty good. And like I was saying earlier, I have an interest in swords and knives and stuff like that. So, if I really wanted to use a weapon like that, I'll just go to Moten, ask him to teach me some things here and there, and I'm like, boom, I'm good.
Nice. I like your list. I like your list.
Yeah.
Even though
Yeah.
Kingdom's animation like Crunchyroll made it.
Don't do them like that. they
Well, I
did
mean,
they did good
okay.
on Noblesse and God of High School.
Oh, let's just admit Tower of God. I was like that trash. They are doing really good with Noblesse. I call it, y'all, funny story. I call it nosebleed. Funny story.
That was crazy. I didn't know
I
what
mean,
you
it's
thought
low.
about when you
It's
first said
low
that.
key spelled that way on the low.
Yeah,
I'm like
but
on the
I mean,
low.
on the low, it is.
All right. So for my listing, I have Dazai Son from Bunko Stray Dogs. Um, I wanted to have him higher, but like I wanted to put in some different people. But I chose him because he's a funny guy. I need some humor. He's strong, so like if we ever get into something, I know he's not gonna like punk away. Like if we get into like a altercation with somebody at like a club or a fair, or we just go out somewhere or a mall, I don't have to
Mhm.
worry about even lifting a finger. He literally could just like one shot them and we'll just walk away. He's humorous and like he always finds a way to finesse his way out of pain because his tab is still owed like he's still owed like $500 to the little coffee shop they go to. He'll be like,
Oh
I'll
wow.
pay it one day. Like he makes people suck for them so he can get free stuff. And I need to be around that type of energy. I need free things in my life.
Yeah.
So Dazai's son, and he's just like he's really understanding. He's been through a lot. I think I don't forget how old he was, but he's really mature and he's been through a lot in his life. He's only so young, so it's like I know he'll have a lot of advice for me. He's caring. He has a lot of connections with another strong people. If I want to do that's the field I want. So that's why I think he will be a great friend for me. And it's just like he's funny, really funny. So that's my five. My four, I have Soma from uh, Food Wars because I at first I had a lot of these are shorter characters too. I think at least Soma is. I had a lot, but like because of like their powers and how fun they are. But like I gotta eat. I gotta
Facts.
eat. So I could have put Sanji, but I already have another One Piece character in here, so I don't want to be redundant. So I have someone because he can cook. He might be a better cooker than Sanji. That might be a real debate. that could potentially be a real. I don't know. I'm just saying, it could be. I don't know. So Soma is a really good cooker. He's very easygoing. He doesn't really care about anything. Like he cares, but it's like like when he first came to the school, he was like, I'm gonna be the number one cooker. Da da da. Like he's very confident in his ability. He's gonna uplift you and bring you up, and that's something that like I need. And food, 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 food is like the number one thing. So yeah, that's where we got him at for. For number three, I have Senku from Doctor Stone. I mean, come on, we talk about Doctor Stone almost every other episode. I don't like doing homework. I don't like math. I really don't like math, and he's Einstein. He's literally the modern day Einstein of anime. So he's smart. He's funny. He can crack a joke. If we ever need to if we ever happen to go 5,000 years in the future and civilization is dead and it's just trees, he knows what to do. He's funny. I like his hair. He has cool hair. Like I like that.
Yeah, I was about to say his hairstyle
really cool. It's really pretty cool. He's really cool. He's smart. He's actually like a very caring person. He just likes to joke a lot. He actually cares, and he's actually like somebody that I think he believes in the right thing because like we're going through now with the Stone Wars or whatever. Like he's going against I forgot the antagonist. He's going against him.
Yeah, I forgot his name too. But
antagonist wants to start a new world. Protagonist wants to make sure that everybody gets another chance at life because that's just the right thing to do. So we can have interesting philosophical topics and debates. So he's smart, can get a lot of things done.
Yeah.
He's charismatic. He's cool. He's chill. He probably gets all the ladies back when there was ladies in the early days. So we gotta, bro. So number two, I got Sora from a Horn of Sora. Because I said this because I play basketball.
Yeah.
I've said this before, and he's a small dude, but he works hard. He's gonna come in. He'll work every day. Like one episode, he put up like 2,000 shots in like half a day of school. He's committed.
He's motivating.
Yeah, he's motivating. He has like a very humble store. Like he doesn't think he's very like. I remember one game when he had like one of the first scrimmages. Nobody on their team had ever played before. And he had like their first. It was like he had like the first 12 points, and then he passed it to a dude for layup who had never he was on the team, but he had never played like organized basketball before, which is fine. He was like they had missed like a layup, like something right under the basket. And everybody else is just going on him, and he's just like, no, it's fine. You're gonna make this. We're gonna work on this. We're gonna get better. Like that's something I never had with coaching and players that I've always had rebellious people or people who don't really like understand how to talk to people or people who aren't as committed as me or people who aren't as skilled. But he literally has everything. He's just short. He's skilled. He's committed. He has natural talent. His mom played or whatever. His mom and dad played, I think, and he's a good attitude, no arguing, no fussing, no nothing. He's funny, he's charming, and plus I can help. He's trying to tell this one chick, so I could be his wing bro. So that's cool. And on the court stuff, I mean, it's awesome. I'm not gonna get too into details because I can understand everything I'm saying. But he's just a smart player, makes his shots, not gonna do too much, not do too less. And he's just going to be organized and know how to run a team. So that's just something I think is really valuable. And off the court, we could read some manga together. So that's my number two. My number one, got Luffy. Of course, I mean, come on, that'd be a great friend. The only thing that would annoy me probably would be he's too ambitious. I'll be like, okay, I'll be like, Luffy, I want some food. He's like, well, let's go to the Grand Line. Let's say the Grand Line is California. Let's go to California and find the ultimate meat piece. And I'm just like, Luffy, that's not really like something I'm gonna move for. He's like, what? And I'm just like, and I'll be like, Luffy, I want to do this. He's like, it'll be an adventure, it'll be fun. And then he does a lot of boneheaded, stupid stuff.
Yeah.
He puts himself in positions to get killed, to kill other people. Like he does a lot of boneheaded stuff sometimes, but toward where I'm at, where like Thriller Bark, I'm kind of seeing his evolution. Like he's still a kid or whatever, obviously, but it's not like he's not doing them stupid stuff. He's like, okay, well, my crew's not gonna die. Like I'm gonna like he still has his little joking moments, like asking everybody to be in his crew, asking Brooke to be in his crew. I mean, Brooke to be in his crew, but like it was just at that time it was just stupid. And it's just like I just like how he does not care your background, where you came from. He just knows that you want to be a part of me and you want to be part of something.
Yeah,
I'm gonna be here for you. Like I'm gonna
yeah.
black, white, race, ethnicity, religion. I don't care about none of that. Like I remember one scene, Robin was like, "Leave me alone. I'm gonna die." He said, "Okay, well, after you save you can choose if you want to die or not." Like stuff like that. Like
Yeah,
you just
that,
can't get a
oh,
friend. Like a friend that's just never gonna give up on you. A friend like this is probably spoiling myself for me, but like I think a big reason we had the 2 year time skip is because Ace's death or whatever. He's like, okay, guys, in order for us to, I don't know what their goal is at that time. I don't know. You can more insight. He's like, in order for us to be successful in the new world, that's what I'm assuming. In order for
yes,
us to be
yeah.
successful in the new world, we're gonna have to take a 2 year hiatus, train, and we're gonna have to come back. So he's even thinking about like, I know a lot of it was him. He probably felt like he let Ace die or whatever, but him knowing like, okay, my friends need to be this and that level. We need to do this split. I'm gonna miss them, but when we come back, we're gonna be kicking butt. So that's why I think Luffy's just the ultimate friend. Somebody you probably just want in your corner. So, you got
Yeah.
anything to say? Anything to say to any of my list, 5 through 1? Or
For your aspect for the 2 year time skip, that is completely true. It's he noticed the gap that everyone had between, as you said, everyone else when they were trying to.
this might be a personal assumption by me. I think the end of the crew, like Usopp, who I think is the weakest. I don't know yet, but I feel like Brooke through Usopp, like Brooke, Usopp, and Chopper and Nami might have been holding them back. That's what the gap might have been. That I don't
Oh,
know.
well, I can sort of understand that since like they've been portrayed that way ever since. I mean, they first got
Yeah,
on. I mean, they do have their own uses and their own strengths. Their fighting strengths are not that great, but at the same time, they didn't get held back because of them. Like,
yeah.
I mean, it's not really spoiling anything, but Luffy experiences head on the difference between the level that they have. He noticed how weak he is compared to the admirals and all that. Everyone, everyone else.
Admiral and the 7 Warlords and like the Yonko 7 Warlords, same thing. All that stuff. So yeah, probably whatever. But anything else you gotta say on my list, like Dazai, Soma, Senku, Soro, like anything else?
No, that's pretty much it. I mean, your list is pretty good. That is pretty good. I mean, they relate to you more than just in one area. I mean,
Yeah, like
that sort of goes for me as well. But you can the character you chose, if they were real, you could really be their friend.
yeah. I see. At first, the problem was we're gonna have. I don't want to have too many like guys who just had OP power. Like at my first list, it's gonna be like Luffy, Ichigo, Naruto, Tanjiro, and I'm like, okay, 4 out of 5, we might not even be able to hold a combo unless it's about saving me. So it's like,
Yeah,
I had to think of outside the box a little bit. So that's why I chose those 4.
that's true. It's kind of hard to find anime characters that relate to you and the rest of them. So I just kind of just related them, kind of just to
Yeah.
me.
I think that's about all for y'all, folks.
Well,
I feel like this might be another short podcast, but it's okay because that means less editing for your boy.
yeah.
So since we are done here, before we wrap it on up, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. We really put a lot of thought, time, and effort into this. Like I always say, go comment, and subscribe. Turn your notifications so you get notified for every podcast and our video. Go follow our Instagram at Anime_Against Show. We post every day. Post questions, comments. My DMs are open for anything, collabs, merch, anything. We're taking anything. Go follow Sheet at eyes of the lens. Yeah, right.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
eyes
said it
dot
right.
of the dot lens.
Okay, yeah, that.
Yeah.
So y'all stay safe, stay masked up, keep being weird, keep pursuing your dreams. See anything else before the people?
Uh, no, I do not. Well, I'm not sure if I mentioned this, but if anyone's trying to apply into college right now, or get into college at this moment, or trying to do the applications, it will be best to do them now during this whole pandemic because they don't care about your SATs.
I'm the one who told him that, by the way. Just saying. But anyway, we are gone, folks. Peace.